Hi, I'm Tim Perry from Multi-Channel Merchant. I'm with Tim Callan of SLI Systems, Victor Castro of Zachys, and we are at IRC 2014 talking about site search. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing all right, Tim.
Good.
It's pretty good.
Good show so far?
It's been a great show. There have been just tons of people coming by our booth. We've had great presentations from great customers of ours, like Victor talking about how they use our services, and it's just been jam-packed nonstop.
Excellent. I know you guys recently been working with Victor and the Zachys website on doing some upgrades to their site search. Why don't you talk a little bit about what you guys did with Victor?
Sure. What we did was, when I joined Zachys a few months ago, one of the things that we were really struggling with was our site performance, and our overall system was really antiquated. And it was October, we had Christmas coming up soon, big holiday season, we had to do something quick. We know that the system was not good enough and it had to be replaced, but you can't replace a website in a month. And so, first thing I did was I reached out to SLI Systems team. I had experience with them from prior position at Teddy Bear, Vermont Teddy Bear, and said this would be a perfect fit for us right now. It can really get us going for Christmas. So, first thing we did was, immediately we got in touch with them, and we implemented a new SLI search, navigation, merchandising, and all the other pieces that come with it. And we've had a great experience. We had a great success over the holiday season. Our conversion rate were up, our average order value was up. So yeah, we implemented. It's our main source of navigation. So anything on our site is actually driven by SLI outside of the checkout. From home page, anywhere you click, you end up at a SLI page, and then anywhere from that point forward, you purchase and then you check out.
So for someone like me who knows absolutely nothing about wine and definitely doesn't know anything about fine wine, we should do a demo of your website on here while we can. Let me switch over to screen share mode here, and we will go right to Zachys.com. Now, let's say I wanted to buy is there a certain product that I should look for in a wine? Is there a certain color or anything like that? What's a good starting point?
How would you typically search? What would you typically do?
I would think, okay, if I needed someone who was a fan of a red wine, I'd probably start searching for red.
Okay, that's sure enough. Go ahead.
All right, so I put in red, and I'm getting the search suggestions.
Yeah, so this is a very cool thing, actually. We didn't start with the I think they call it the
Reach Autocomplete,
yeah. Right? Which is a way to suggest some of our best products immediately right there. And one of the cool things about it, we review the performance of that little pop-out from search, and it's had an incredible performance for us. Now we're doing, I think people that use that convert 10 times higher than people that otherwise wouldn't. And so that to us is big. And I think it's because you can see right away, it's showing you products right off the bat. They're based on products that customers typically click the most on. So it's immediately relevant. And so that's helped a lot for someone that doesn't necessarily know where to start. It's giving you a leg up on, okay, because red, we have, I don't know, a few thousand red wine bottles. You wouldn't know how to go from there. So it's telling you, some suggestions of what else people search when they say red. Is it a red Burgundy? Is it a red Bordeaux? Or immediately here, these are best products on the red.
So let's see what happens when I go to 2009 red Burgundy.
Right.
And of course I just noticed I had France. Oh, it's not my default anymore. I was going to say I thought I had France as a default.
No, once you start searching over it, it's going to give you everything that fits. And so it's immediately showing you some of the best results. You can filter on the left. What we're seeing is that customers are spending a little more time on our search than before. So we've seen an increase in page views because they are, I think, more likely now to use the filter to narrow down their search. So they start from a broader term. You started with red, ended up saying, okay, 2009 red Burgundy. And then from there you're like, okay, well, what else how can I filter down from the 100, whatever, 200 products you had? Some people go straight to say, you know what, I want a specific grape, or I want a specific price point. And so people are actually narrowing down, which is I think helping with the whole idea that sometimes giving too many options paralyzes a user. So filtering down to a more manageable number of results helps them make a decision quicker, or at least they're not overwhelmed and they don't leave.
Interesting. Is there anything else you're working on with SLI on the website
Yeah,
too?
actually, we are in the middle of, it's not live and I don't have a working version of it yet, but we are looking at the product recommendation product, right? So because part of Zachys' value is on our selection. We have a large selection and our service. And so the experience typically for a customer when they come to the store or they call us on the phone is that they have someone giving them some recommendations on top of what they're looking for. And our recommendations in person are based on our wine experts at the store. It's tough to replicate that on the site, but an alternative to that is leveraging the knowledge of the crowd, if you will, in terms of what are the most clicked, what are the most bought. People that search this also bought this. And so that helps potentially give customers a better idea of what is popular and what is a good product to buy. So we're working on product recommendations. We're going to put it on our product page. So if you look at a product, you will see people who search for this also on this, or most popular within that specific type of product. So it will be relevant. If they're looking at a bottle that is, it's a 2009 from Tuscany, they will see other 2009s from Tuscany, right? That they may be relevant to them. And we're going to add it to the cart, so we can do some impulse buying at the end, and increase the value of the cart. So that's a new thing. We are hoping to go live in the next couple of weeks with that.
Excellent. Well, looking forward to seeing that. It looks like I found a place to buy fine wine from too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Excellent. All right. Well, Tim, Victor, thank you very much for your time today, and enjoy the rest of IRC 2014.
Thank you, Tim.
So thanks for having us, Tim.